She gets it. Thank you. Good morning, Robin. Good to see you. I think I welcomed everybody. You watching the replay. Thank you for watching the replay. I think you're amazing and a half. And trust me that I go back and I watch and I read the comments and I interact with people. So don't think for a second that if you found this video in the year, I don't know, 2020, I'm still glad that you found it. I'm so glad that you're here and that you got to see this amazing information that God has put in my heart to share with you. Good morning, Robin. Good to see you. God bless you. Thank you so much for coming on. So that is the intro. Let's get right into it. Good morning, Roberta. Good to see you. God bless you. Because again, today is the day you have made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. Listen, today is the day, baby. Today is Friday. Who else is excited like me about Friday? Today is the day. Like seriously, today is the day that many things come to pass. Like so many things. So many things are coming to pass. So we're about to get started. If you haven't shared the broadcast, this is your chance. Go ahead, share the broadcast and interact. Tap on the screen. If you hear something that is for you, say that was for me. If you hear something that you have heard 10,055 times before, but it really arrested your soul today, say ouch, that was tight, but it was for me. Anything that lets me know that you are paying attention, that you're listening, and that I'm saying one thing or two things that are really messing with your mind in the best way possible. Are you with me? Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, who is the one person that needs to see you as an expert? Very critical. Very critical. But let me catch you up in case you haven't been here all week, because everything started on Monday. It's been an amazing week, a powerful week. And I got to catch you up. I have all the videos put together, so don't worry. You'll be able to watch all the videos, but I'm going to catch you up. Thank you so much, Kiki. See what Kiki is doing? She's interacting. She's tapping on that screen like there's not tomorrow. Good morning, Daniel. Good to see you. God bless you. So, day one, on Monday, we talk about that your normal ain't everybody else's normal. What does that mean? The thing that you can do, the many things that you can do that you think are not big deal, that you take for granted, are not something that everybody knows how to do. And that happens to me all the time. I realize pretty much every day that the many things that I know how to do, not everybody knows how to do. Many things. Many things. For example, this morning, I got up, did my quiet time. I took a shower, and then I went up quickly because somebody was waiting to pray for me, pray with me. We pray every morning. And I went upstairs. And I came down 2 minutes. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. From the time I took a shower to the time I went upstairs, I was dressed in 2 minutes. Not everybody knows how to do that. Not everybody. Hello, Evangelist Finch. Good to see you. God bless you. Not everybody knows how to do that. I wrote all about that in my second book, Styling Faith. But I took that for granted. Not everybody knows how to do that. Then I got home. I changed my top. And I put this top on. I got my hair done. Put my makeup on. And I was ready to go. Put some jewelry on. Did you guys see today's necklace? Can I just get a shout out for today's necklace that's doing the most in every way, shape, and form? Like, it is doing the most in the best way possible, because it is that kind of day today. It is that kind of day today. I had to be over the top Catherine today. I'm not even gonna apologize. It's just the way we're rolling today. So whatever you know how to do that you think is not big deal, like maybe you make the best coffee ever, and every time people taste your coffee, they're like, oh my God, you make the best coffee. Some people burn coffee. They don't even know how to make it. It's too weak. It's too strong. But you make it delicious. There's something about your formula, the little touch that you have, right? There's a little something about it. So that's your normal. But you think everybody knows how to make coffee the way you do, but they don't. So that's what I meant on Monday when I taught all about your normal ain't everybody else's normal. And that's why you're able to monetize your normal, because lots of people want to have that normal too. Does that make sense? They just type, that makes sense, Catherine, so I know you got it. If you didn't watch Monday, again, I put them all together. You can watch the videos. They are amazing, okay? So that was day one. Day one, your normal ain't everybody else's normal, okay? Okay, number 2. Type number 2 for me. I'm gonna give you the recap for number 2. This one was awesome. I really love this one because it's one of my major pet peeves when people do stuff like that. Okay, hate this one. Day 2 was add value before you ask. Add value before you ask. It's very important that you don't come off as spammy. It's very important that you add value to people. Thank you so much for typing the number 2s. It is important and imperative that you try to make somebody else's lives better before you ask them to do you a favor. It's just the right thing to do. It's just the right thing to do. Build and get yourself some goodwill by doing something nice. It doesn't take very long, by just getting the habit of doing that. Are you with me? Get in the habit of adding value before you ask. Very, very important. It makes you feel good right in your tummy, and it just allows other people to want to help you because you took the time to help them. Does that make sense? That was Tuesday. On Wednesday, type number 3. On Wednesday, type number 3. Thank you so much, guys, for sharing the broadcast. I really appreciate that, for tapping on the screen, you watching on the replay. Thank you so much for coming on today. Ah, delicious, delicious. Number 3, that was Wednesday. Taking the first step of faith and why. That was a big broadcast. Taking the first step of faith. Before you know the thing is gonna work out, before you know the whole entire picture, you gotta take that first step of faith. You have to, you got to. It is imperative that you do it. That's why faith is something that you don't know, but you're gonna believe in it. Something that you cannot see yet, but you're gonna believe that the promises are true. So you take that first step. Very important. Very important. So that was Wednesday. And then the why. Why it's important that you do that? Because when you take that first step, then God can give you the next step and the next step and the next step. And I'm telling you that by the time you finish, you're like, oh my God, that was amazing. That just changed my whole entire life. That was on Wednesday. Number 4, type the number 4. Thank you so much, Kiki. Type the number 4. That was Thursday, yesterday. Knowing who you are. Yesterday, oh my God, it was so good. It was like confidence overload. It was like I gave you a shot of Cat 12. Catherine, Cat 12 of confidence, of how you see yourself, how amazing you are, how all kinds of fine, like my shirt says, all kinds of fine in every way, shape, and form. You are amazing, amazing. And I went on and on and on, and I told you in many different ways. I showed you how God sees you, and that is the best. That is the best. That was the foundation of today's broadcast. Yesterday I talked about who you are, how amazing God thinks you are, how he's crazy in love with you, and how he brags to the angels and to Jesus about you and thinks that you are everything, okay? Oh my God, I love that broadcast. I might have to watch it again. It was so good. So that was the entire week. I just took a few minutes to catch you up. Are you with me now? So if you miss any of the days, now you know what happened, and we're gonna wrap up the week with a big bow, okay? With a big purple and gold bow on top of it, okay? Maybe it's like a little lilac. So cute. All right. So day 5, which is today, day 5. Who is the one person, type number 5, who is the one person that needs to see you as an expert? The one person, today we're talking about that right now. Is happening, is going down. So you have not missed a thing if you just got here, but I caught you up. If you did not watch Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, now you know where I'm coming from, and now we're gonna wrap it up, okay? That makes sense? Okay, awesome. Who is the one person? Who is the one person that needs to see you as an expert? And we talked about that yesterday too, that it never goes to your head, it goes to your heart. So you don't have to worry about being conceited. It ain't about that. It's really recognizing who you are. So the one person, can you take a guess? Thank you, Evangelist Finch. Can you take a guess? Who is the one person that needs to see you as an expert first? Let me know. Who is the one person? Let me see if you guys can guess. Maybe you've been paying attention and you know. Who is the one person? Taking care of my voice today because I'm recording the audiobook today, and it's awesome. I'm so excited about the audiobook. Oh my God. And I'll tell you all about that in a little bit, how what the audiobook is about and how you can pre-order your copy. Today is the last day to pre-order your copy and get the manual. It's not even a PDF anymore. It's now a manual. It's just got upgraded into the manual. I'm going to throw that in for the same price. But the one person that needs to see you as an expert, thank you, Kiki. The one person that needs to see you as an expert before anybody else. Before anybody else. Sorry about that, Evangelist Finch. Hopefully it will get fixed up in a minute. Okay? The one person that needs to see you as an expert first, it's you. The one person that needs to see you as the amazing expert in your area, like the one person that we go to, like the one person that CNN calls to, it's you. That's right. It is you. Why is that? You cannot tell other people who you are if you don't believe that you are who you say that you are. I'm going to say that one more time because it was real good. You cannot tell people who you are if you don't believe what you say about yourself. Me, myself, and I. I love that. I love that. You need to believe it. You need to believe it. And you might be thinking, but Catherine, how do I do that? That sounds amazing. That's what I want. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. How on earth do I see myself as that? How do I see myself as that? One of the things that you know that I say all the time is writers write. Because if you're a writer, that's an action that follows something that you do, right? It follows an action. So if you are an expert, you need to be doing that thing that you say you are an expert about. I know it sounds very simple, but many times you call yourself many things, but you don't do the one thing that you say you're an expert about. Are you getting that? Maybe that hurt a little bit. Maybe that hurt just a little bit. If you say you are an expert, but you're not actually doing the thing that you are an expert about, by the time somebody comes to you and asks you, what is it that you do? And you try to tell them, but you haven't touched that thing in a very long time. Hey, Odetta, good to see you. God bless you. Hey, Karma, good to see you. God bless you. When you try to say it, your voice is not going to sound sure. When you say it, there's not going to be any passion or conviction behind it. There ain't going to be no passion. They are going to be able to know that you don't really mean it. Gotta make sure that I don't lose my voice today. So hold on one quick second. There we go. Let's get a cough drop in here. Are you guys with me so far? Hey, Garma, good to see you. God bless you. I am determined to get this out today. I am determined. All right. Does that make sense? That if you say, it will like me. Let me give you me for example. If I say that I'm a writer, and you're like, oh, you're a writer? How many books have you written? Where can I find your books? And I will be like, well, I'm actually still working on it. Life got busy. I have so much going on, and I'm about to get started on it again. I really am planning and working and praying about it, and I'm gonna lose credibility right away if I say that I'm a writer and I'm not writing. If there's no proof that I have done that thing, there has to be proof. Type that for me. There has to be proof. There has to be proof. What do they say? The proof is in the pudding. There has to be proof of that thing that you say that you do. There has to be proof. Where is the proof? Good morning, Aisha. Where is the proof? What is the proof? If I say that I coach people to get things done, and then you ask me, who have you coached? Can I talk to any of those people? And I said, well, I'm just getting started, or I'm still putting my program together, and I'm a coach, but I'm really not coaching anybody. Good morning, hon. Good to see you. God bless you. Then I'm not a coach. I want to be a coach. If you say that you're a writer, but you're not writing, you know what you are? You want to become a writer. You want to be a writer because you're not doing it yet. You have to do it. Thank you so much. There has to be proof. There has to be proof. Don't say that you're something if you're not doing it. Going back to seeing yourself as an expert. When I used to be a personal stylist, and I went to many networking events, many conferences, many places, many places. Send me a message, Aisha, please, via Messenger, okay? Send me a message, because I took my calendar off my website. I'm not offering that anymore, but I talk to people one-on-one when I have time. So send me a message, okay? Whenever I went to events and they asked me, hi, nice to meet you, what do you do? And I said, well, I'm a personal stylist. Do you know the first thing they did? Do you want to know what was the first thing that they did? They will look me up and down. They will look me up and down, and say, oh, wow, no wonder. That's why you look like this. That's why you're put together like this. You don't know how many times I have met people that say that they do something, and you look at them and they don't look like the thing that they say they do. Can I get an amen? Have you ever met somebody and you're like, you're what? You're the director of blah, blah, blah? You look like you work in the produce department. Can I just be blunt about it? That you meet people and they tell you, well, I am the CEO of such and such company. And you're like, are you sure you're the CEO? Because what you got going on is not giving me any vibe that you are that. Hey, Bridget, good to see you. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Are you understanding what I'm saying? That in order for you to be an expert, you got to be doing what you say you are an expert about. When I told you on Monday that I was teaching people how to teach their easy, and then you saw me slay that broadcast, coaching people on the spot Monday and Tuesday on how they could teach their easy and what actually easy meant. I'm talking about simple stuff. And you saw me coaching it on the spot. You see me living it out. You see the number of books that I have written, and you see me coaching people all the time. When I put the book out there and I say, I'm going to teach you my formula on how I teach people how to teach their easy, you know what you say? Catherine is a good teacher. I'm not just telling you that I'm a teacher. I'm doing it. I am doing show and tell. You can tell that I'm a teacher. I say that I'm a teacher. My students tell you that I'm a teacher, but I'm also showing up as the expert. And the more that I do it, the more that I believe it. Is that making sense? The more that I do it, the more that I believe it. So when I tell people that I'm a writer and I teach other people how to write books, when I tell people that I help people with strategy, it is one of the things that my brain is powerful in. It is just unbelievable. Do you know why that is? Because I am doing it every day. I'm coaching someone, sometimes more than one person, on strategy. So when I say I know how to do strategy, I know how to launch things, how to think about the background, the back end of things, how to name the thing, how to price it, how to put it together, how to launch it. When I say it, you can tell that I know what I'm talking about. You can, yeah, I got receipts. Say that, Kiki. I got receipts. You can tell by the way that I present myself, by the way that I say it, by the way that I'm not bragging, I'm not shouting, I'm just showing you this is who I am. You can tell that I know that I am an expert. Is that making sense, guys? That not only am I saying it, but because I'm doing it, because I'm being it, because I am in that environment all the time, I begin to see myself as such because I'm living it, because I'm doing it. Does that make sense? I'm saying it, I'm doing it, I'm in the environment, and because of all of that, then I believe it. And then because I believe it, you believe it. Have you ever thought about that? You want to be seen as the expert, but ain't nobody gonna believe you if you don't believe it first. But how do you believe it first? You got to embody that thing. I love that, Aisha. She said, I started dressing like a professional and people took me more seriously. Now my reputation supersedes my appearance. So even in mommy go gear, clients are receptive because they can see it. They can see it. That's right, Kiki. Once a confidence coach, always a confidence coach. Confidence is everything. I'm telling you, it's everything. But it doesn't come. It's not something that it's not a pill that you can take. It's action. It's a muscle that you work out. It is a muscle that you work out. And many times you don't want to work it out because it's work. Hello? Many people are allergic to it. They want to be an expert in words, but they don't want to back it up. They don't want to back it up. When I tell people that I'm a walker, and if they were to ask me, oh, how many miles do you walk and how many steps and how do you track that? How do you know? I'm like, well, I wear a Fitbit. There's an app that comes with it. And the app tells me how many steps I'm taking. And I can show them the app. Yesterday, I walked 8.5 miles and I wasn't even feeling that well. But I'm a walker and walkers walk. Is this hitting you in the right place? I hope this is making you wake up and realize that experts do. That experts are made, and you have to see yourself in that vein first before anybody else believes it. Before anybody else believes it, you have to be it and see it for yourself. You got to see it for yourself. You got to see it for yourself. So when I said on Monday that I'm going to teach people they're easy, and I have been working in the background, and I have been putting this thing together, and I look at my outline, and I look at the resources that I put together. Even this morning, I was looking at another brand new resource. And I'm like, this is good. I've been in it since early Sunday morning. I've been in it, living it, walking it out, teaching it, showing people that I know what I'm talking about. But more importantly, I've been showing myself that I know what I'm talking about. I've been showing myself that I'm walking this thing out. And the more that I do that for myself, the more I can share it, the more I can show other people, the more I can encourage other people, because I'm doing it for myself. At the end of the day, you got to be, you have to, you must be your example. You must be your own successful commercial. You have to be your own before and after, if that makes sense. You got to. You got to be your own before and after. I need to see the transformation. All the people need to see the transformation. They need to know what you're talking about by what you do. By what you do. So when you put these things together, you know that your normal ain't anybody else's normal. You know that you have to add value before you ask. You know that taking the first step of faith is everything, and why. You know exactly who you are, and then you see yourself as that expert. Honey, you become unstoppable. Honey, there is something that cannot be stopped because you got the formula. You got everything going for you. You got everything going for you, but you have been doing the work. Many times, often, we want what other people have, but we're not willing to do what they have done to get there. That's just real talk. You want to write 18 books? You got to set your little behind, and you have to WRITE. You got to write. You got to put in the time. You have to put in the time. How do you think that I was able to walk 8.5 miles in one day when I was not even feeling well? Because I've been walking 1 mile, 2 miles, 3 miles. I've been building up to it. I did not just get up one day and decided to walk 8 miles. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I built up to it. I was showing up. Like Kiki said, I had some receipts. I was showing up every single day, doing the thing, becoming the expert. Becoming. It is work. It is continuous work. It keeps going, and it gets better and 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 better. But I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm saying this so many times because I want you to realize that this microwave mentality, this thing where people think that there's overnight success, there ain't such a thing about that. There ain't such a thing as an overnight success. You got to show up. You got to do the work so you can sustain and you can stay. So you can sustain and you can stay. Does that make sense? You put all those things together and you're like, okay, I am the expert because I have shown myself that I know what I'm doing. I am the expert because I am doing what I say that I'm good at. I'm showing other people how to do it. So now I have the confidence. Confidence, it has to be worked out. It has to be. It has to be. So when I talk to people and I say, yeah, I teach people, I know it. No doubt in my mind. There's no tremble. I don't get nervous. I don't get upset. I'm like, oh my God, what am I gonna say? No, I know what I'm saying because I done it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I done it, Robin. I done it. I really, 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 really have done it many times over. I done it. I have done it. What about you? Do you see yourself as the expert yet? Do you see yourself as the expert yet? I'm gonna be recording the audiobook today, God willing. And people have pre-bought it already and they're excited about it. And I'm gonna give them a lot of information, great information, but then they have to take action. It's like when you buy a program and you go, but you don't do the work. When you buy a book, but you don't read it, or you buy the book, you read it, but you don't implement what you heard. All these for the last 5 days, I have been encouraging you. If you do nothing else, you got all the information that you need, all the encouragement that you need, so you can take action. So you can take action. The question is, are you going to? Are you going to take action? Are you gonna start working out as an expert? Maybe you might not be able to say it today. Maybe you're saying, Catherine, okay, great, you're an expert, but I'm not. But start acting like it. Start from where you are. You don't have to start from the top. I did not start at the top. I started right here. And I walked my way up to expert status, to the point where I could see myself and say, wow, you're an expert at that thing because you have done it so many times, because you have made so many mistakes. Does that make sense? Walk it out. Walk it out every day until you can see yourself as that. Walk it out so you can see yourself as that. It's possible. I know because I done it many times over. Is it easy? Sometimes it is. Other times it's not. Sometimes I want to, sometimes I don't. I still do it. I still do it. I still do it. Hey, good morning, Chiquita. Started at the bottom, now we are here. Exactly. This is for you. You might be thinking, Catherine, I'm excited for you, I'm happy for you, but I'm not an expert at anything. But that's a lie. That's a lie. Hear me. That's a lie. Hear me. That's a lie. There are so many things that you are really, really, really good at. So many things that you're good at. And the enemy wants to lie to you and tell you, well, you're not an expert like Catherine, so therefore you cannot be an expert. You don't have Catherine's background, therefore you cannot be an expert. But honey, your background, your expertise, your mistakes, your shortcomings, the abuse that you endured, it's all part of being your kind of expert. Your kind of, not my kind, because my kind is taken. I'm doing it. You don't have to be like me. Can I release you from that right now? You don't have to look like me. You don't have to do it like me. You don't have to be fast spoken like I am. You don't have to do any of that. Thank you, Jasmine. She says you're my motivation. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. Thank you, Evangelist Finch. She said you rock. I appreciate that. You rock as well. You don't got to do it like nobody else. You got to do it like yourself. You got to rock that thing out. I cannot be like you, even if I wanted to, which I don't. It took me a long time to get very comfortable with this girl right here. Now, her and I are like this. We're tight. We are like this. This is the time to see yourself as the expert. I'm giving you the knowledge. I'm giving you all the tools, all the resources. I'm telling you, I have packed up this amazing audiobook, Teacher, You're Easy. But you got to do it. I reached out to 2 people yesterday, and one of them is here. And I told them both, you need to teach this. Because you think it's easy for everybody, it ain't easy for everybody else, including me. 2 people. And they do it like, it's like breathing to them. Like breathing. They don't even have to think about it, and they do it. And I'm like, I need to see that thing because I need it. Do you know that there are things you know how to do that I need? Did you know that? There are things that you are so good at that I don't know how to do. Because I'm not your kind of expert. I'm my own kind of expert. I need you. It takes one person. I need you to type that for me. It takes one person. It takes one person. One person to change the lives of many people. One person. Jesus came and he died for all of us. One person. I am out here teaching because that's what I am, a teacher. I teach many things, but I'm a teacher. I have many gifts and talents. My main gift, teaching. I'm making a difference in the lives of many people. I'm making a difference in the lives of many people. One person doing what I am really good at. I'm not trying to be like everybody else. I'm not trying to jump and shout like you jump and shout. I'm doing it like me. I'm doing it like me. And that resonates with some of you. Some of you are here because you're like, I like her. There's something about her. She reminds me of me. She ain't perfect. And she's raw. And she's driven. And she's passionate. There's something about her. Some people don't. And that's okay. But I am out here doing it for the people that resonate with me. They're like, wow, there's something about her. Kiki, she just typed, you think that the expert knows it all and that they never really need help with anything. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Or the things that you know how to do, I don't know how to do. And I'm a nerd, but I'm not an all-around nerd. I'm a nerd in a very specific area. Very specific. very specific. What my other friend knows how to do, can I do it? Yes. Can I do it like her? No. Not in a million years. I don't have the eye. I don't have the gifting. I don't have it. I need her to show me it. Because when you're the expert at something, you have tricks. Can I get an amen? Have you ever watched somebody do something and you're like, they have tricks? I didn't know you could do that. Have you ever seen anybody else see people do something and you're like, you can do that? They're like, yeah. And you're like, how do you know that? I was just playing with this and I figured it out. And you're like, it saves you like days. One little thing that they do and they don't think is anything. And you're like, what? One little thing. I hope you're getting this. I'm serious when I tell you, you are an expert. You are an expert. Say it for me, please. Say it until you believe it. I am an expert. This chick right here. Oh my God. I am an expert. Not at everything, but the right things. The things that I'm supposed to be. I am an expert. Oh my God. Doesn't that sound good? It feels good. I am an expert. Come on, say it. Say it with me. I am an expert. It's the thing that you do with ease. Exactly. It's not hard at all. It's not hard at all. I am an expert. I am an expert. That's right, Evangelist Finch. You are. Kiki says, I am an expert at something. I know a couple things that you're really great at. I am an expert. Say it. You have to practice with yourself. So when you say it to me, I believe you. You have to practice with yourself. So when you present yourself to the right people in the right room at the right time, they believe you. They look in your eyes and say, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. They're like, yeah, tell me more. Tell me more. Yes, you are. That's when you know you got them. When they recognize you and they reach out to you and say, tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Because they see it, they hear it in your voice, they see it in your eyes, they see it in your posture, they see it in what you wear, they see it, they hear it. It's like they can smell it even. She's an expert. Have you ever seen anybody and you're like, there's somebody? Have you ever? You don't know who they are, but the way they walk, the way they present themselves, the way they smile, they got it going on. You know there's something special about them. You're like, I don't know who you are. You're somebody. What do you do? What's your thing? What is your expertise? What are you known for? I always ask people when I meet them, I say, what's your superpower? I always ask that. Not what you do. What's your title? None of that. What's your superpower? That's what I say. What's your superpower? What's your superpower? Because you, my friend, are an expert at something. At something. If you want people to believe you, you gotta believe it yourself. How simple is that? Hey, Denise, good to see you. God bless you. How simple is that? Isn't that powerful? I need to know that I am an expert. I need to know. I need to know that I am an expert. My God Almighty. I hope this blessed you today. I hope these 5 days of pure awesomeness, heart to heart, encouragement. I pushed you a little bit and a lot many times. Quite a lot many times. I really pray and hope that the last 5 days have transformed you from the inside out. I really hope and pray that the last 5 days have been powerful enough. And like I said, all 4 days are already uploaded. Good morning, good to see you, my brother. God bless you. All 4 days are already uploaded, and I'm gonna upload today's as well. But if you don't have all 5 days of Teach Your Easy, you need this in your life. You need this in your life. So this is the all 5-day replays are right here. They're right there. They are right there. That's how you get the replays. You don't have to pay for them. I'm giving them to you. All 5 days, all in one place. You're encouraged, Evangelist Finch. I love it. I love it. I'm so glad. Today is the last day to pre-order the Teach Your Easy book in order to get the manual as well for the same rate. For the same rate. Okay? They're amazing, Dexter. Share that with Tanya as well. Oh my God, these last 5 days have been fire. They have been unbelievable. All 5 days on YouTube, all in one place. If you pre-order, today is the last day to pre-order the Teach Your Easy book, which, hello, it's fire, it's amazing, it's powerful. I am also including the manual. It's not even the PDF anymore. I started with it I started with the PDF, and I'm like, it's gotta be better than that. It's gotta be bigger than that. Hey, Robin, good to see you. God bless you. It is the manual that goes with the Teach Your Easy book. The audiobook is amazing. The manual, I am just like, God is just showing me highlights of what it looks like, all of that stuff, okay? So today is the last day. You can buy it later if you want to, but I'm just saying, if you want to get it, you should pre-order it today. Today is the last day to pre-order it. That is where you order it, at the Teach Your Easy, bit.ly/Teach Your Easy. All 5 days are already, well, 4 are uploaded today. This will be uploaded as well. That's the link right there for the replays. And today is the last day to get the Teach Your Easy audiobook. And also I will include the manual. And the manual is everything. Everything, because I have the scripts, the step-by-steps, all of that. It's gonna be amazing. And the manual is also $27, so I'm gifting you $27. I know, what can I say? I'm a giver. That's just how I roll. I always over-deliver. That is my goal in life, to over-deliver on everything that I promise, okay? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have been blessed today. If you got here late, watch the entire thing. It'll bless your whole entire life. It was awesome. You are the first person that needs to see you as the expert. But how do you do that? I share it step by step today. I gave you the whole thing. I gave you the recap on all 5 days. And then I told you how to see yourself as an expert. How did you see yourself as an expert? I'm telling you, it would change your whole life. How you show up, you're going to show up like, you're going to stand up a little straighter. You're going to fluff your curls if you have them. And you're going to say, hi, I'm an expert. And people are going to say, yeah, you are. I don't care what it is on. Tell me. What are you an expert at? I need to know. I need to have what you have. Almost like that movie When Harry Met Sally. I want to have what she's having. That's the kind of thing that you need to have going on for yourself. That when people see you, they don't know who you are, but they're like, you're somebody. Can you tell me who you are? How can I connect with you? How can I have that passion and that excitement for life? How? I want that for you. That's what I have going on for myself. I want you to have that. I want you to be contagious. I want people to seek you out and say, tell me more about you. What's your name? What do you live? What do you do? What's your superpower? Tell me. That's what I want for you. God bless you. Thank you for watching. You'll see me a lot on today because I want to make sure that you get the Teach Your Easy book and also get the manual, okay? The manual is not ready yet, but the audiobook has been recorded this weekend, and the manual will come out very, very soon, and you don't have to pay for the manual if you pre-order the audiobook today. You're very welcome. God bless you guys. Know that I love you very much, and that I'm rooting for you. I'll see you soon.